Hello.
Hello,
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
Okay. Pretty good. I'm gonna turn you up. I can barely hear you.
Really?
Okay.
You can barely hear me?
Yeah. Okay. I think we're good. What's your name?
Islam.
Islam. Okay.
Yes. And your
Uh,
name is
Samantha.
Samantha. Nice name.
Yes. Thank you. And you're in Egypt.
Yes, I'm from Egypt. And where you are from?
Well, I'm in California in the United States right now.
Okay, so you are in USA and you from?
I'm from the USA. Yeah.
Okay, I'm from Egypt, but right now I'm in Kuwait.
Oh, okay. Okay. What are you doing in Kuwait?
I work here.
Work. So you went for work?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, okay. What do you do?
Uh, teach English.
Oh, you do.
Yes,
To kids, adults, who do you teach to?
kids, yeah.
To
Intermediate
kids?
and yeah, and high school.
Oh, do you love that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. I was a teacher. I'm taking a little break right now, but I used to teach
Nice.
elementary.
I just need. How come that teachers can change or shift careers in Europe and USA? Yeah, so you can apply for a job as a teacher for a year, 2, 3 years, maybe at most 5 years, but then you
Uh-huh.
can shift it to another career.
Yeah, yeah. You could do whatever you want to do.
Really?
Yeah. You have to, I mean, you go to school and you have to have, your license to teach. So, like
Yeah,
a certificate to teach.
yeah.
But if you want to go do something else, you can go do something else. Yeah. So
So
there you can't do that?
I can do that. No problem
You
about it.
can?
But
Oh,
yeah, do they pay well at school
no.
when you work as a teacher? Yeah, same problem
Yeah.
here.
Everywhere, I
It
think.
sounds everywhere in the world.
Yeah. Some parts of the country pay better than
Mm,
others. So like New York, East Coast of the United States, and California pay more. So they get paid more. But if you work in the middle of the country or in the South, very, very little, not much
mm,
at all. Yeah.
interesting. I was
Yeah.
talking or speaking with Mr. Ball from USA. Actually, I don't remember from which province, but he told me that students from grade 1 till grade 9 they pass without tests. I'm not sure
Yes.
what kind of terms he used that time, but they pass by what I don't remember.
Yeah, grades, like a grade book. The teacher gives them a grade,
Mm,
and if they get an A or a B, C, we send them to the next grade. They
mm,
don't like to, when they're in grades like 1 through 5, to fail kids and hold them back.
mm.
Basically, everyone passes unless you did really, really bad. But
Yeah,
everyone passes.
yes.
Yeah. They don't like to. They don't think it's good for the kids.
Yeah,
That's
they
why.
don't want, yeah,
Yeah.
just a year of his life to be wasted now.
Yeah.
But
That's
but
true.
the teacher suffers is okay, no problem.
Yeah. So there is it a test every year they have to
Mm.
pass? Yeah.
Surpass, yeah. Mm.
Okay. So what subjects do you teach? Everything?
No, just English. I'm teaching them how to
Oh,
use.
yes.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm thinking about myself.
yeah. I know. It's okay, no problem about this.
Yeah, because I
We are
taught.
here on the same page. Don't worry
Yeah,
about that.
I taught everything. So when
Yeah.
I taught third grade, I teach them all the subjects. Then I taught
Wow.
fifth grade and I taught math, science, health, and coding. So computer.
You can understand all of those subjects?
Yeah. Well, when it's grade 5, it's not so hard. When it's like
Oh,
high school and,
yeah.
grade 8,
You
grade
have to be
10, that's
specialized. Yeah,
hard. Yeah.
yeah. You have to be specialized
Yeah,
in this
exactly.
kind of field. Yeah.
Exactly.
Same thing here.
Yeah. So, what made you want to be an English teacher?
What made me want to be an English
Yes.
teacher? Just graduating from a faculty which is specified or specialized in teaching English. I was graduated from Mansoura University, which has a rank on Middle East
Uh-huh.
universities, English department of Faculty of Arts,
Oh.
and that's why I am a teacher. I have I had many opportunities to be as a translator or to work in other fields, but I prefer being a teacher. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Did you always want to be a teacher? So, like when you were a kid, did you want to be a
No,
teacher? No. What did you
I
want to
wanted
do?
to be an engineer. Yeah,
Mm.
petrol engineer.
Mm-hmm. What
I love
happened?
fixing things. While having bad grades at high school,
That will do
I
it.
was I was a brilliant one, but unfortunately, let's say I didn't take serious
Right.
on the best subjects. I always getting full marks in it,
Mm-hmm.
which was which were math and French.
Ah.
Oh, I have lost about 16 degree. Yeah, 16 degree,
Wow.
and those degree I still remember. I went to play football the day before the test, and the day of the test I was sleeping on the
Oh
field,
no.
which affected me. I was so, let's say, I have the confidence that I can make any calculation at that time without using the calculator.
Uh-huh.
So, because I always get full mark in training tests, I always have the support from my parents,
Yeah.
from my tutors, and whom I played football before the test. And
Bad idea.
yeah, it was the worst idea at that time.
Do you regret? Well, you love teaching, so no, right?
Of course, no.
Yeah.
There is, I guess they say there is no returning point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course, we can get rewind the time back,
Right.
but we have to keep going on what we are in, and we can improve from ourselves.
Yes.
That's why I'm on Cambly. I'm trying to improve my pronunciation to be a good model for my students at school
Right.
and for myself too,
Yeah.
as a development for my profession.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was going to ask
Yep.
you about the French. Is that a requirement? Was that a requirement in school?
At high school,
Yeah.
while we are studying, we have to study a second
Oh,
language,
yes.
and you have to pick one of both, one of two, French or Germany. And the
Oh,
majority, yeah, the majority were studying French, and woo,
I'll
let's
tell you.
go with them.
Interesting. In America, same thing. You have to take at least 2 years of a foreign language, but they have like 5 or 6 different ones you can pick. So you have like 6 choices, not just two.
Two,
I
nice.
picked, you want to know? French.
Of course, I remember.
I picked
French.
French. Yeah.
I'm daughter. Why can't you sing sister? You
Yeah.
know, I still remember the introduction sentence for writing paragraph. Je suis très content de t'écrire cette lettre.
Oh, see, you
And I
remember
still
something.
remember, je suis, je m'appelle Islam, I guess.
Yeah. So I know. So
Quelle heure est-il?
I am.
What is the
You said
time?
my name.
Yeah,
Yeah. I remember that much. Very little.
I, s- I still remember some of it.
Yeah. Everyone,
Bonsoir,
ev-
bonjour,
most
ça va
people
bien?
do Spanish. In America, a lot of people do Spanish. So that's why I went to French. But they had Latin, um,
Wow,
German.
11 is
Yeah.
amazing.
Latin is really hard.
Yeah, it's really hard, but it gives you more details about and knowledge about the roots of the word.
Yes. And a lot of
No,
different languages come from
mm,
Latin.
it's
So it's very helpful. Yeah.
we have in the days three main languages that if you want to translate a book from another language to the other language, you have to pass through Latin, Arabic, and Syrian one.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
If you wanted to translate a book from French to say Chinese, so you have to pass it through Arabic or Latin or what is that? The Syrian
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
Syriani, or I'm not sure about the name in English.
Yeah.
Syriania.
Syrian? What? Oh, no.
No, no, not Syria, but
I know.
it's in Arabic called Syriania, but in English, I'm not sure about the name of it. Maybe I haven't
Oh,
come
yeah. Tell me so I can know. I like to learn from you guys. I learn a lot.
we, you know, uh, any teaching process is just about give and take. You never just give things. No, I always take something
Yeah.
from you back.
Yeah.
I learn from my students too.
Exactly.
They,
Yeah.
but they don't know.
You're right.
I know. I hear them while they are speaking the new language in the street
Mm-hmm.
that I'm not used to get, or I'm not.
You don't
I
understand
don't
it.
have the
Yeah.
capability. Yeah, so you can hear them. You just learn from them the new games online games.
Exactly. Yeah.
Keep up with them.
Now,
You
the
have to
new
know what they are thinking.
dances. They're always coming with a new dance that they're doing.
Dance, yeah, dances in your culture, yeah.
Yeah.
But here in the Arab world, online games are the most common
Thing that kids
trend here.
everywhere. I think all kids with the games. They love their
Yep,
games. They don't go outside. They stay inside.
games, games control them, and we are letting them to be controlled
Yeah.
by allowing them to use tablets, iPads,
Yeah.
computers. We just need to take them
Yeah, I
back.
think it's helpful. Obviously, they need to know it, right? That's where we're going into using more technology. So they need to know it, but they're so dependent on it, right? It's like they can't do anything else. You take it from them and they don't know what to do. Yeah, I think that's the bad
You know,
thing.
let me tell you about a little story from my just little experience.
Okay.
I have two sons, Ahmed and Muhammad, and they are addicted to tablets and phones, YouTube, and they are watching gamers on YouTube, and they are playing the same game, and they are doing everything the YouTuber do on the
Uh
game,
huh.
even in the speech, while he's speaking. Well, let's jump to this wall. This is the correct way. He is doing the same thing, and then I noticed that he is doing this for a long time, and he out of the screen, he's doing the same behavior with us. He's telling us, speaking with us as the same way. in that 2 days.
Uh,
I decided with my wife to just reduce the time of using tablets and spending time with us
mm-hmm.
more. And on the same page, we also drop off our phones.
Oh, yeah, good.
You just can't take it from him, and you are still using
Right.
your own tab or your phone.
You have to show
Simply is
them.
going Yes,
Yeah,
simply is going to tell you you are using it.
yeah,
Why you are banning me from it?
right.
And we are playing and we spend a lot of time. Yeah, it's really amazing.
Yeah,
But so we control them. They don't they are not supposed to control us.
right. Yeah. How did they react? Were they okay with it, or did they give you some pushback, some resistance?
At the beginning,
Yeah.
yes, but after a while, they looked for other ways to entertain themselves.
Right.
They
Good.
looked for pens, paper, even even my little son looked for empty bottles and he's organizing them.
Oh, yeah.
They helped in cleaning the house. So,
Right. That's all it takes. Just show them. There's some other things to do, right? They're
you know,
kids. They love exploring. But if you only
we,
give them technology, that's all they're going to want, you know?
we have a wise saying, I guess it's called what? It is children see, children do.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. Yes. How old
So,
are they?
Ahmed 5 years, Muhammad 3 years now.
Oh, yeah. They really, it's you. Whatever you tell them, they'll do. The little ones.
Yes,
Now, the older
you
ones
have
give
to,
you a little attitude, but it's okay.
you can control your son till 7.
Yeah.
After 7, he is getting from the outside
Yeah.
world more than he gained from you.
Yeah.
He is affected by what is he's learning from his friends at
Hmm.
school, tutors, people in the street,
Yeah.
dealing with strangers, but watching a screen, whatever, is gaining information from everywhere and he's applying it with you. He's looking at your face expression, whether it's correct or wrong.
Hmm.
If you pass it while it's still wrong, oh, it's okay. You can't get it back. So you have to be strict from the first time if it is wrong, and you have to speak to him.
Yes.
Sometimes you don't have to speak with him. You have to,
Yeah.
okay, this is wrong. Are you with hitting children or not?
Well, when I was a kid, we call them spankings, is what we call them. Like a little hit on the bottom, like when you do
Oh,
something
okay.
wrong. So to me, I don't see a big problem, right? When I don't have kids right now. When I do, I don't know. Maybe sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. I don't know. To me, I feel like it's your right as a parent to figure out what you think is best and what works. As long as it's not abusive, I think that's two different
Cool.
things.
Yeah.
Abuse
Okay.
and spankings are two different.
Yep. There is also a word I've heard before. Uh, pain goes, but manners stay,
Yeah. Yeah.
or the values that you are teaching him stay. So
Yeah.
pain goes.
Yeah.
It's just going to be vanished. He's not going to remember it. But what you are trying to teach him is not going to forget this thing you are building him.
Yeah. In Egypt or Kuwait, is it like here? It's like divided. There's a lot of people who don't think you should spank kids at all. And then there's some people who think it's okay. Is it like that where you're from? Or is it most people think it's okay, or
The worldwide same thing,
same
you
problem?
know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Divide. Yeah.
it depends on the family.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know. It's okay with me. I survived.
you survive.
I,
We all survive.
yeah.
We all survive.
Yeah. So, what kinds
But
of things do you
yeah,
guys like to do now that you reduced the technology? What do you like to do as a family?
playing games, going out for gardens, going to the beach. So we do a lot of things
Yeah.
while we are outside home.
Yeah. The kids
In,
like that.
inside, yeah, inside home, study time, of
Oh, at
course.
3 study time?
Muhammad, let's say he plays with the balls and everything in the house, but Ahmed at KG2, so he's studying.
Yeah, he's the
Actually, he has an exam tomorrow.
an exam. Hold on. He's 5, right? You said?
Yeah.
What kind of exam for a 5-year-old?
I guess last week he had a math exam. Exam. It's like what? It's like counting numbers
Yeah.
and counting shapes and
Yeah.
putting the number of the shapes and matching, filling the space with the correct number, which one is missing in the middle. That was the type of math exam. Tomorrow he has an English one. I guess he was studying today an ink and what? What was the other one? I don't remember.
Yeah. Wow.
An ant.
He's
An ant, yeah. So he will get a question like, what is it? And he should answer, it is an ink. It is an ant.
Oh, okay. So the A and they're practicing. A
An ant.
and yeah.
Yeah, they are trying to form a sentence. It
Sentences.
is
Yeah.
an ant. Yeah. It
Yeah.
is an ink.
5. Wow.
You know, I think that kids like what? Sponge?
Yes.
Sponge?
Yep.
They
Sponge.
they
Yep.
can they can
Absorb.
absorb,
Hmm.
yeah, anything you can give them.
Yeah.
They see, they learn, they act, they are heroes. They do whatever they want without just calculating if it is correct or wrong.
Yeah.
You
I was
know?
speaking with a young lady before you, and she told me something her professor said. Her professor told the class, your brain has the capacity to learn an infinite amount of information. There is no limit. So he told them, I don't want to hear you ever tell me, oh, professor, we learned so much. It's too much. It's too much. He said, your brain can learn a lot.
You know, it's true. Your limits, anyone,
Yeah,
your ability or capacity, the limit of your power is your mind.
right.
As long as you have rules set in your mind, as long as you are reading to know more, you can do more.
Always
You have,
learning more. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, you have new goals.
You
You have
never know how
new,
much you can do until you do it. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah. And it's
totally true.
I think it's easier for kids to learn a different language. It's much harder when you grow up to learn because you know what you know, right? I've been speaking English so many years that I know the structure of English. I know how to form a sentence in English. So when I try to learn something different, I'm trying to compare it to English, and it really shouldn't be that way. It's a totally different language, and you have to learn it that way, you know?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's we are affected by our mother tongue language, you
Yeah.
know. The same thing here in Arabic. As Arab people, when we study English, one of the problems that we may face the pronunciation of some letters like the, because most of Arabs say what the sa,
Uh,
the.
yeah.
They don't use the tongue or the tip of the tongue
Yeah.
between teeth to just produce. Or the difference between pa and pa,
Yeah.
hook, pin, bin, you know? These just little things or clusters, you know?
Yeah.
Some are put more vowels between consonants just to make the word sounds nice as
Yeah.
the language is. You know, in Arabic, we just put the stress at the end of the word. But in English, you have different stress
Yes.
syllables.
Yes.
Sometimes you have the stress at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end. It depends on the
Yeah.
nature of the word.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
we
hard.
have. It's not that hard as long as you want to learn it. You know.
Right.
Do you remember the professors?
Yeah. You have
uh,
to put yourself in that language, right? I find that's the key. I can't go into learning Arabic with what I know about English because that will just hold me back. It's two totally different things. I have to be in Arabic to learn Arabic. Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
It's totally correct. But you know, sometimes you need to go back to your language to understand, to help you
Yeah.
understand the meaning or the whole meaning. Because we are not just learning words, we are learning the other culture.
Yes.
So we have to
That's
understand.
That's why people, when you learn in school, you learn grammar and you learn books. You can't fully understand a language unless you have conversation,
Yeah,
right? Because you don't know when something is appropriate, when it's not. Yeah, it fits in the sentence and it makes sense. But if you're in that country, people might not use it that way. So you have to learn by having conversation with people.
yes,
Yeah.
it's totally correct. I guess time is wow flying.
Oh,
30 minutes
almost.
become 3 minutes. Yeah. Before going out of this video, I have a YouTube channel and I upload my Cambly lessons on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
Is it acceptable to upload this video or not?
Yes, fine.
Great.
No
Thank you. I
problem with
appreciate it.
me.
Thank you. I have a series, I have a playlist on my YouTube channel uploading these videos with tutors who accept to upload their videos
Oh,
under their
okay.
names, of course.
Yeah, that's awesome. Is
Right
it so
now,
other people can like learn, or why do you do it that way?
okay, I have different purposes out of it. The first one, for me to check them at any time. The second one, I can play or turn on the subtitle button on YouTube and it shows the words I speak in English and YouTube write it. So I check if YouTube is writing my own words in a correct one or not. So I
Oh,
can
okay.
recheck on them again if he is writing a different word than what I meant, you know?
Right.
Uh, Other one or the third one that people can see and enjoy conversation between both and they
Hmm.
can understand, you
Right.
know? Of course, they are not engaged because we are not just giving them questions to answer, but they can understand or they can see and learn something new from our conversation.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So it's
That's
my point.
nice. Yeah. And especially if they
Right now,
can't get on themselves. Okay.
I teach English on YouTube too, by the
Oh,
way.
okay. Yeah. All right.
Um,
Well, it was nice speaking with you.
it's of course the pleasure for good was
Okay.
mine. I really I really loved speaking to you
Oh,
today.
thank
I was
you.
lucky. I was lucky that
Yeah.
you have picked that call. Thank you.
Well, awesome. Have a good day.